How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So this is a video, I just wanted to really talk about a session that I had yesterday where I was playing a couple of games in the T49. So this is a video that's not specifically about the T49, but it's more about light tank and medium tank and even just team play. So as you can see, I am playing the T49. If you want a review of the T49, I do have a review of that tank in another video on my channel, which I'll link here. But this specifically is about 3 games that I played yesterday. You can see the 2 better games are starred, and the other one there is not starred. We're going to talk very, very quickly about that game that wasn't starred. It's not starred for a reason. It's a very bad game. You can see them also grinding the BZ-166, which is an absolute terrible tank at the moment. So I wanted a break from that, and I wanted to just play a tank that I love to play, the T49. I have a lot of fun in it. Pound for pound, for me, it's one of my favourite tanks. So this game, we're not going to really talk about it, but you can see that it's a game of supremacy, and I'm doing everything that I can in this tank to be a light tank and support my team and support the mediums. But you can see that one by one our tanks are just going to get taken out. You can see them getting kill shots. You can see that I'm peeking and trying to do what I can here on Middleburg, try and put shots in. I don't know if that one went in or not. I don't think it did. It probably hit track. So yeah, suddenly I'm the last one left on my team against 5 tanks, and I'm just trying to do my best and trying to dunk it, trying to get a shot here, but I do dunk it. Shots in the T49, they don't all go in, and the inevitable, really, I'm just waiting for a red tank to just take me out. So I peek the hill here on purpose, and I do get taken out. Okay, it's an absolute walkover, 5-0. And our tanks just didn't survive. So the result screen, it's going to come up here very quickly. I do very badly. I do just over 1,000 damage. I managed to bounce 1,600, but I'm going to stop here on this screen in particular. Now, first of all, these reaction packs, I absolutely hate them, and I hate this feature in the game. There's zero value whatsoever, and as flawed as the military system was back in the day, it was a lot more valuable than this. These thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down, little emojis. You give little feedback to how certain players played. And I've been going through a spell recently where I'm trying to just focus on the most positive emojis. So the people who play well, I'll thumbs up, or if they help me in the game, I'll thumbs up. And usually I try not to focus on the negative ones, which are the thumbs down. I'm not Julius Caesar, I'm not at the Colosseum, but these are tanks that aren't even doing their own hit points and damage. We've got an AT-15 who's done 547 damage. That's 3 shots maybe. We've got an Action X. These are tier 8 tanks. 395 damage. That's 2 shots. We've got an AMX 5100 who's done 1 shot, 256 damage. And then we've got a Smasher who's done 0 damage. Couldn't even pull off a shot that pens an enemy. Probably AFK, I don't know. But they've done 0 damage. I, for one, I don't like these action packs. And I know Wargaming are marketing the hell out of them, where they're promoting various different action packs that you can get from the store or through your account, which for me, I just don't see the value in these things, and I wish Wargaming would just remove them. But hey, Wargaming will keep them and they'll market them and they'll perceive them as a value add where they're not. This isn't a bitching session about Wargaming, so we're going to just talk about the second game here. This is a game of supremacy. It's on Faust. It's a tier 7, tier 8 game, and again I'm in the T49. Supremacy is a game mode that I'm not absolutely crazy about, but I do have a mission to get supremacy, so I do turn it on from time to time. I don't like the way it divides teams, generally speaking. So we're on the Faust map. We've spawned on the northwest side, and again I'm playing a light tank. My role is to spot tanks up and hopefully, just be the eyes of the team. And what I'm seeing at the moment with meds and light tanks in particular, they're not performing that function very well. I personally, I hate the TD and the heavy meta because there's so many people who are playing mediums all wrong, and they won't even perform their tank's role, so they won't even spot up tanks. Here you can see I'm trying to put a shot here on the Progetto. I missed that shot and I hit that Chevelle de Frise fence. Yes, I did look that up. But I'm trying not to panic. they've already taken out one of our tanks. And this is kind of a thing that you learn in the T49 or playing a light tank. You learn to try not to panic. So we load up a shot here. We get an amazing shot there on the Emil 1951, taking off half his hit points. And I can see the team are really making a push here. So I just want to reload as quickly as possible. This Chrysler K has a really good game. And he's going to be the holding heavy who's going to push the Reds. Now, what I usually try and focus on when there's somebody making a push like that, I can see that they're making a retreat. Usually I'll try and put a free shot in on their supporting tanks. The Progetto there was unlucky. He was retreating, so we took him out. Chrysler is taking some damage, but he's doing very, very well with the Progetto, and they've taken out the Reds here on the hill, so that gives me space here. But this has put me under pressure because now I've got my full hit points and I have to really get in the game here. Keeping an eye on this AMX defender who's a little bit sneaky and a little bit tricky. I'm always keeping an eye on other mediums or light tanks. But again, I need to get in the game here. So we do see this BZ, the Chrysler is taking on the BZ 166. Oh no, sorry, it's a tier 7, sorry. The BZ 58. I put a shot of heat into the turret there. I'm surprised it didn't go on fire. But we need to take him out. There's 3 tanks versus 1 tank here, which is a waste of our team. Someone does get taken out. So that AMX defender has been a bit sneaky. So my goal here is really to try and take out this tank. So I reset camo. I have the element of surprise in my favour. And I want to try and take out this AMX. Now I do get spotted up here. And I land a very fluky shot and I take him out. So that's brilliant. Bringing the game back to 2-2. There is an SMV who's got most of his hit points, and there's also a Borsig somewhere on the map. We don't see the Borsig, so my job here is I need to get in the game, need to spot these tanks up. So I reset camo. I'm going in and around. My focus here is the SMV. I'm trying to sneak up behind him. So I've relocated. I'm going down to try and hit him from behind, and we do spot up the Borsig. Now I mess up there with the shot, but we do round kill. So we've taken out the threat there on this map. He probably went to the A cap to snipe across the map. They have got 2 caps. The Chrysler K is playing an absolute blinder here. He's a holding heavy. And I tell him here to try and hold. Communication is a massive issue on the EU server right now. But it seems like he understands me there. He says affirmative. Again, he spots up the red tank, the SMV. It looks like he's approaching this Chrysler K. Now I want to try and keep the Chrysler in the game. I want to sneak up behind this SMV and hit him from behind. And that's what we do, go low. And we managed to take him out with that shot. I wasn't expecting that shot to take him out, but it did. We got the backside of him, so it did pretty well. Chrysler K, in fairness to him, the person playing that tank, played really, really well. And he was a one-shot in the end. I managed to help him out. So you can see from this game, we've got a first-class top gun, 3.1k damage, 4 destroyed. Six tanks were damaged, so pretty active as a light tank in that game. I do have the T49 enriched, so that's why I'm getting so many credits for that game. And I give a thumbs up to the Chrysler K who played an absolute blinder in that game. Before we go into the last game, I wanted to just touch upon this screen here very, very quickly. So you can see there's a bit of a time gap between the last game that I played, Black Goldville, and the game that I played on Faust. And I think this is important to call out because I'm reading horrible accounts of people who are just going on 10 game losses, 20 game losses in the same tank and just hitting the battle button over and over again. If you're losing games or if you're on any kind of a tilt, stop playing the game. Play another tier, play another tank, or do something. Read a book, have a shower, go to the toilet. I don't care what you do. The amount of people that are just coming up with these conspiracy theories that the matchmaker is out to get them. Yes, I have complaints about the matchmaker too, but I'm getting tired of people who are blaming all kinds of theories about wargaming. They're out to get them, that the matchmaker is broken. Don't get me wrong, there's things broken about the matchmaker that I would also change. I'm not going to talk about it in this video. But if you're on a 10 game streak of losses, a 20 game streak of losses, put the game down, play another game, do something different, and come back to the game. I don't know what I was doing here. There's about 27 minutes in between the second last game and this last game that we're going to cover. But I think it helped me get a result in this last game. And I just think that's important to call out. There's so many people bitching about wargaming, bitching about a game that's out to get them, that's out to make them lose. Stop. It's getting embarrassing. So this is the last game. And this is very similar in nature to the second game, where the team can consist of just you and another player. All you need is one other person on your team to be able to perform, and that's exactly what happens here. Not to say the other players played badly, but we've spawned here on Black Oval, and this is one of the maps that's in the rotation this season. I'm not crazy about these map rotations. I do find that newly added maps, a lot of people don't know how to play them, or they don't know what the meta is on some of the maps. Take Port Bay, for example. You get a lot of meds or lights who won't even go with the C cap. But I usually go around here to try and spot up any tank that might go down. And lo and behold, we see the T30. So I've got a heat shot ready to load and fire. Place a shot, and we get a crazy first shot. We start an engine fire. We take 822 hit points off him. So that's good. I'm also very cautious of the middle of the map here. It's a little bit risky going into that position where sometimes you do get spotted, but I think it helps the team. We spot up anybody who goes right, and we also can spot up anybody in the middle of the map who might be going left as well. So the T30's taken another shot. Now my priority here is I haven't been spotted, or I haven't spotted any of the tanks here in the middle. So I'm a light tank, so I want to take out the T30 here. Taking out a powerful TD at tier 9 will help the team. So I'm going in around here around town. It's usually unpopular, this part of the map, but you never really know. Sometimes you get stray tanks like this guy. I'm looking to try and take out the T30. He hasn't spotted me, so I've got the element of surprise, but he does get taken out. So we've done all right on that side of things, but we've just suddenly lost 2 tanks, and we are losing four tanks. Well, they've taken out 3 of our tanks. We've taken out 1 of theirs. So I need to get in the game here. Now I do cross the supremacy, or the base there. We have spotted up the IS-6. I'm trying to put a shot in on him. We land another good shot from distance, and I'm here to try and help the SU-130 PM. He's asked for help. I do give the affirmative to let him know that I'm coming to try and support him. I'm rolling in here. Now I make a mistake here. I don't stop the tank and shoot. Instead I shoot on the move. I loaded HE and we actually missed the shot completely, but that's what happens in the T49. The I-6 does get taken out. I do take a hit here, and what I want to do here is I want to relocate and reset camo. Again, as a light tank, as a medium tank, the element of surprise, having the element of surprise in your favor really, really helps the team. So we have spotted up another holding tank here at the back, the Tortoise, and I need to get rid of this tank. He is lit up. I don't know where the other reds are, so I am going to roll in here behind him and put a shell in behind. So we do manage to get a shot in behind. And here, because I'm being proxy spotted, I'm within 50 meters of the tank. What I want to do in a situation like this is I want to try and reset camo. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold here, see what he does. He's not doing anything, he's just holding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back off. I'm going to try and reset camo, get outside the 50 meters, reset my camo, and have the element of surprise. So there you go, he's fallen off my radar. And I'm just going to roll in here with a HE shot, and I should be able to take him out, which we do. It's 3-2. So it's just me and another teammate, an Object 84 tier 9 Russian light tank. We're at 2k damage at this point, but my task here, I need to take this Super Pershing out. Now I do take a hit there, but I wanted to make sure that the shot of HE actually hit him and takes him out. So that's good play. It's 2-2. Again, like the last game, it's 2v2. Again, because I've got the majority of the hit points, I need to get more involved in the game here. There is a T92E1 somewhere on the map, another light tank at tier 9. So what I want to do is focus that tank, because they can be dangerous. He's got most of his hit points, so I really have to move here because the Object 84 is a one-shot. So I do get spotted up there. My main concern here was resetting camo, so I'm not going to move for a spot. I'm going to try and reset camo. He falls off my radar. Now I've got the element of surprise, so I'm going to try and shoot this T92. The Object is doing a cracking job by spotting up the enemy, so I can see him, he can't see me. And this is where I'm going to load up a HE shot. I'm going to try and put one in. I'm trying not to hit the soft cover there. I get lucky because he ends up hitting the soft cover. He was trying to shoot me with HE, but it detonated once it hit one of the sheds. So I didn't take a hit there. So it was a good trade. I'm going to try and put another shot in. You can see there's the shots coming in there from somewhere. Here's the T92. We managed to take him out. So it's suddenly 2v1. It's actually 2v nobody because the object actually takes out the last guy. And there you go. It's a game that we won. I was mostly taking on tier 9s. That wasn't by design, but it managed to do 3.8k damage. We do get the Ace Mastery. And we damaged 5 tanks. So we've taken out 3. Again, 192,000 damage. I've got an enriched T49. And you can see it's me and the Object 84. Surviving the game and winning the game. That's it, folks. Just wanted to share that clip. I suppose the message, if anything, to take away from this video is to take accountability and responsibility for how you play your tank, what tank you're playing, and to know your tank role as well. Don't expect your team to do what you can do better. Yes, it is a team game, but people need to seriously step up and take accountability for how they're playing their tanks. If you're on tilt, don't be afraid to space out your games. Do something else, or even spend the time looking at the replay of the last video. It's okay to make mistakes, but you need to learn from them. And it's your responsibility not to make those mistakes a habit. Spamming the battle button and getting consecutive losses, you're the mistake. And that's on you. It's not matchmaker, it's not the team, it's you. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.